Yes.
The question is, Maria invested 8,000 in a business. She invested 8,000 rupees in a business. She would be paid interest 5% per annum, compounded annually. Find the first question is amount credited against her name at the end of second year. We would find out the amount compounded annually for 2 years. Next, the second case, we can find out the interest for the third year. We can calculate only interest for the third year. After the second year, how much amount is there on that, we can calculate the simple interest for the third year. Okay, first what they have given, principal amount. The principal amount, let it be P equal to 8,000 rupees. Next, the rate of interest. Rate of interest is equal to R, that is equal to 5% compounded annually. We can calculate compounded annually. Next, in the first case, 5% compounded annually. First case, to find amount after 2 years. Okay, compounded annually means there is no change. Just we can apply the form of the amount, that is A equal to principal amount into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. Here, number of years, 2 years means we know that n equal to 2 number of years. Why? Because compounded annually means. What is the principal amount? 8,000 is the principal amount. 1 plus rate of interest is 5 by 100 whole power 2. 5 ones are 5 20s are. Taking LCM, 20 plus 1, 21. 8,000 into 21 by 20 into 21 by 20 after LCM. 20 ones are 20, 4s are 400s are. 20 ones are 20, 20s are. 441. 20 into 441. 21, 21s are 441. So 0, 2 ones are 2, 2 4s are 8, 2 4s are 8. So what is the amount after 2 years, the credited amount? After 2 years, credited amount. A is equal to 8,820 rupees. It is the first question. Next, we can calculate the simple interest, third year. Second bit, to find interest for the third year. Interest for the third year means that is A is equal to 8,820 rupees is the principal amount. And here for 1 year time period on the third year means only on 1 year, the rate of interest is 5% only. What is the simple interest formula? That is PTR by 100. It is equal to P is 8,820. Time period is 1 year. Rate of interest is 5 by 100. Here 1 0 1 0 cancel. 5 ones are 5 twos are 2 ones are 2 fours are 8, 2 fours are 8, 2 ones are 2. It is equal to 441 rupees is the simple interest. That is nothing but the interest for the third year. Okay. Eighth problem. Find the amount and the compound interest on 10,000 rupees for 1.5 years at 10% per annum, compounded half yearly. That is nothing but half yearly means the time period is the twice of the time period and rate of interest becomes the half of the rate of interest. Why? Because we can calculate the interest for 6 months. 6 months means we can calculate 2 times, but they have given the 10% per annum means the 10% can be divided into 2 parts. That is 5% for half year, 5% for half year. But number of years, 1.5 year means we can calculate the interest compounded with the compounded amount in a year 2 times. Total 1.5 year means 3 times. That is nothing but twice of the time period, half of the rate of interest when we can calculate the compounded half yearly. Would this interest be more than the interest he would get if it was compounded annually? We can calculate compounded half yearly in the first case. In the second case, compounded annually. In 2 cases, so what is the amount difference in between the interest? Okay. First of all, we can take what they have given the principal amount. The principal amount is principal amount that is equal to P equal to 10,000 rupees. Next, time period or number of years, that is nothing but time period. Time period is equal to T equal to 1.5 years. 1.5 years means taking the improper fraction from the mixed fraction. 2 1s are 2 plus 1, 3/2 years. Next, rate of interest. Rate of interest is denoted by capital R. R is equal to 10%. Okay. In first case, we can find out to find amount, to find the amount compounded half yearly. Compounded half yearly means in this n is equal to twice of the time period, that is 2 into 3/2 years, that is equal to 3 times. Okay, and rate of interest, that is R by 2 is equal to 10% by 2 equal to 5%. Now the amount formula is A is equal to principal amount into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n, that is equal to 10,000 is the amount into 1 plus R is 5 by 100 whole power n is 3. 5 ones are 5 20s, that is equal to 10,000 into 21 by 20, taking the LCM whole cube, it is equal to 10,000 into 21 by 20 into 21 by 20 into 21 by 20. 3 zeros cancel. 2 ones are 2 5s. It is equal to 5 ones are 5, 5 2s are 10 into 441. 21 square equal to 441. Here 2 2s are 4. 105 into 441. 105 is 105. 4 5s are 20. 4 1s are 4. Again 420. Add it. 5 0 3 6 4. It is equal to 46,305 is divided with 4. 4 1s are 4 1s are 4. 4 1s are 4. 2 is the remainder. 4 5s are 20, 3 is the remainder, 4 7s are 28, 2 is the remainder, 4 6 are 24, 1 is the remainder, 4 2s are 8, 4 5s are 20. That is nothing but amount is A is equal to 11,576.25 is the total amount. But what they are asking, find the amount and compound interest. The compound interest is equal to amount minus principal amount, 11,576.25 rupees minus 10,000 rupees. That is equal to 1,576.25 rupees is the compound interest amount. Now, in the second case, we can calculate the amount for 1 year. That is, in the second case, to find amount for 1 year compounded annually. Why? Because 1.5 years is there. First, we can take the amount for 1 year compounded annually. And then after that, we can find out the simple interest for half year. Then we add that amount, interest amount for the previous year amount. That is, here compounded annually means n is equal to 1 year. And the rate of interest is for compounded annually means we can take 10% only. The principal amount is 10,000 rupees only. The amount formula A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power 1, that is 10,000 into 1 plus 10 by 100 whole power 1. 10 ones are 10 1. 10s are 100. It is equal to 10,000 into 10 plus 1, 11 by 10. 10, 0, 0 cancel. 1,000 into 11, 11,000. This is the after 1 year amount. After that, the principal amount is 11,000 for after 1 year. Next, time period is half year. The rate of interest R is equal to 10% only. We can take the simple interest formula is PTR by 100. Here it is equal to 11,000 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 10 by 100. 2 zeros cancel, 2 ones are 2 5s are. Is equal to 550 rupees is the half year amount. The total amount after 1.5 years compounded annually. That is A is equal to P plus simple interest, that is equal to 11,000 plus 550 rupees. That is equal to 11,550 rupees is the compounded annually. But in the compounded half yearly, the amount is, interest amount is, here compound interest is equal to amount minus principal, that is 11,550 minus 10,000 rupees equal to 1,550 rupees is compounded annually. And compounded half yearly means half yearly is the amount is 1,576.25. That is the amount 1,576.25 for half yearly compounded. For 1 year compounded is 1,550 rupees. Okay. Here the difference amount, what they are asking, would this interest be more than the interest he would get if it was compounded annually? Extra amount or extra amount equal to 1,576.25 minus 1,550. It is equal to 26 rupees 25 paise is the more amount when we can calculate for the compounded half yearly, comparing with the compounded annually. Okay. So here 26 rupees 25 paise is more amount. So we can tell the answer. Would this interest be more than the interest he would get if it was compounded annually? Yes. Why? Because compounded half yearly amount is more comparatively compounded annually. Okay.